Hello and welcome back to Abidi's Kitchen. When I started this channel, the second video I put up was Baiganee in minutes video. Sadly, that video got corrupted because of the new video editor that YouTube has. So I am going to be doing back another Baiganee recipe. However, today I'm going to be doing the traditional old school Guyanese recipe, where we'll be using yeast and resting the dough a little bit. So let's get into the preparation. So for this recipe, you'll need one large eggplant or baigan, of course. This one weighed a pound. All-purpose flour, water, and yellow split peas or grind dhall powder, all for frying. Blended up onion, garlic, and pepper, geera or ground cumin, yeast, turmeric, and salt, but I'm using a vegetable cube in its place. Now the yellow split peas powder you can get from any West Indian supermarket or store. Any brand will do. I don't endorse this brand, it's just that I have it. And if you cannot get that, good substitute is the besan or gram flour that you can find at any of the Apna bazaars or Patel Brothers, etc. Now into my all-purpose flour, I'm going to be adding in my grind dhall flour, ground cumin or jeera, yeast, and turmeric. If you don't have turmeric, you can substitute that with sazon or any orange color food coloring. Now I'm also going to crush up my vegetable cube, and you can use salt in its place. I'm going to give this a quick mix. And if there's any lump in the grind dhall, you want to try to break that up, so you can pre-sift that if you like. And now into my incorporated dry ingredients, I'm adding in my blended up onion, garlic, and pepper. And you can use onion powder and garlic powder in this place. That's good as well. Give that a mix. And I'm going to add water to make this into a thick batter. Just gonna put about a half cups for now. And you want to gradually add water because you don't want this to be a thin runny batter, or it's not going to stick to the slices of eggplant. I'm going to mix this well. I need some more water, but at this stage I'm going to just add a tablespoon at a time because I'm trying to prevent this from getting too runny. So here, this is the consistency I want. It's nice and thick. And I've added about 3/4 cups of water here. Now at this stage you can taste for salt or whatever other flavoring you need. And I need some more salt, so I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon in there. And you can add as much cumin or as little as you like. But I don't want it to overpower the balange or the eggplant. I want the eggplant to shine through. And now I'm going to cover this and let it rest for 30 minutes just to activate the yeast, because this is the old school recipe. In my previous video I used the instant pulao remix to coat the pieces of baigan, so that is why we had Baiganee in minutes. We're going to set this aside for the yeast to activate, and then we'll start working on this. So our Baiganee batter is resting here, and it has about 5 minutes more to go. So it's time to start working on the eggplant. So I also have my oil on there, and it's coming up to heat to deep fry these. Just cut off the head, and I'm gonna cut this the same shape as the eggplant, 1/4 inch thick round slices. And when you're buying a baigan to do this, you want to have a nice firm eggplant, and you want it to be light when you pick it up, not heavy. If it's heavy, it's going to have a lot of seeds. As you can see here, this one is almost seedless. Just gonna cut off the little brown there. And these are ready. Now what I like to do is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt on these pieces just at the top. And this is going to help to remove some of the excess water or liquid from the baigan. It's going to give you a nice crunchy baiganee. And that's just going to take about 3 to 4 minutes. So after about a couple of minutes here, the salt has brought out some of the water from the eggplant. I'm just going to sop it off. Now this is ready. And now we're ready to begin the frying. Just checking on my oil here. There, you can see it's sizzling. Now I also have there a tray with a piece of tissue there to drain the baiganee. And you're simply just going to take your pieces of baigan or your slices of eggplant and dip it into this nice thick batter here, and you make sure you want to coat it well. Shake off the excess and into the hot oil. It's going to begin frying, and you're going to cook these until golden brown. Just coat it very nicely and into the oil. Now after about 2 minutes, you're going to flip it over. There, as you can see, it's nice and golden brown on this side. Same. Our baiganees are going on the other side, and as you can see, the oil is quieted down on the other side, so I'm flipping it again one more time. And now I'm going to remove these from the oil. I don't want them to get any browner. And you can make this as golden brown or as brown or as dark as you like. Remove, shake off the excess oil, and set aside to drain. Repeat the process. Now sometimes when you're applying the batter on the baigan, it falls off or slides off. So what I like to do is flour it. Like if I'm flouring fish, lightly flour it, that is. And then add it into the batter. And this way the batter adheres more to the eggplant and into the oil. And you can also cut these small. You don't have to make them as large. And fry until golden brown. And same, set aside to drain. Coming down to the end. And I just wanted to show you I have 2 pieces left, and the eggplant to batter ratio was exact. I have no excess. It's perfect. And here you have it, our baiganees. I'm serving it here today with some lovely mango sour. And let me see, I'm gonna try to break into one of this here. They're very hot and delicious, obviously. There, and you can hear that crunch, and you can see the nice sweet baigan in there, or the eggplant, and it's been nicely cooked. Try to get into one of the bigger pieces so you can see. As you can see, this one is nice and thick and fluffy and nicely coated there. Same. And the eggplant is oozing out. It's nice and juicy. So do give this recipe a try. All of the measurements and ingredients will be listed in the description box below. Give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and thank you for spending time with us today in Abidi's Kitchen. Enjoy. Bye-bye.